Gold is, I like what Jim Records says, 15,000.
Okay.
And what I liked was Jim Rogers, who was Soros's partner. He just dumped his stocks and he's buying silver.
Wow.
So a lot of times the hard paper guys, the paper asset guys like stocks, the S&P 500, are going hard metals right now. Integrity means it holds its shape. This holds its shape. And I see homelessness is because this is in the system.
Yeah.
Fake money or Gresham's law is in the system. I'm very bullish on silver.
Very bullish.
But the reason is because silver is also a strategic metal.
Yeah.
The market for silver and gold is currently experiencing dynamic shifts fueled by geopolitical tensions, diverse investment strategies, and key economic indicators. Renowned investor Robert Kiyosaki and other experts are highly optimistic about silver, predicting an exciting escalation to $70 per ounce. This perspective highlights silver's growing significance beyond just traditional investment avenues. Silver is performing impressively, with prices solidly surpassing $32 per ounce. The futures market is breaking out of a trading pattern that has remained unchanged since 2012. Notably, the robust industrial demand for silver, especially in military and technology sectors, remains strong despite potential economic hurdles linked to forthcoming tariff policies. The evolving policies of the emerging Trump administration are introducing uncertainties into the markets, simultaneously boosting the safe haven appeal of precious metals. Additionally, the Federal Reserve's recent hints at concluding the easing cycle add layers to the investment landscape. As a testament to its resilience, gold finished January 2025 at an all-time high, amassing 40 record highs throughout 2024. Kiyosaki has observed that prominent investors like Jim Rickards are making bold forecasts, suggesting gold's price could soar to $15,000. Meanwhile, Jim Rogers has taken significant action by shifting his investments from S&P 500 stocks to silver, reflecting a growing confidence in tangible assets in these uncertain global economic times. Geopolitical instability remains a pivotal factor in precious metals markets. The potential for increased global conflict, coupled with changes in monetary policies and steady industrial demand, creates a nuanced environment where silver and gold emerge as highly regarded strategic assets and potential safe havens for investors navigating economic volatility. As the markets evolve, many investors are keenly monitoring these metals for new opportunities. Make sure to tune in for our expert analysis. Don't miss out on future content. Hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay in the loop. Your support is greatly appreciated.
Gold is, I like what Jim Records says, 15,000.
Okay.
And what I liked was Jim Rogers, who was Soros's partner. He just dumped his stocks and he's buying silver.
Wow.
So a lot of times the hard paper guys, the paper asset guys like stocks, the S&P 500, are going hard metals right now. Integrity means it holds its shape. This holds its shape. And I see homelessness is because this is in the system.
Yeah.
Fake money or Gresham's law is in the system. Silver is about to take off because silver, look, I just look at the smart guys.
Yeah.
Like I love Jim Rogers and I love Jim Rickards. And so Rickards is bullish on gold. But when Rogers said he was selling his S&P 500 to buy silver, if that's not a sign from God, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
Because I'm a silver bug.
We could see $50 silver this year, you're saying?
I'm predicting 70.
70. All right.
I'm very bullish on silver.
Very bullish.
But the reason is because silver is also a strategic metal.
Yeah.
And as Trump is saying, we might be on the verge of war. That means the demand for silver goes up. As Andy Schickman says, every Tomahawk missile has, I think, 14 pounds of silver in it or something. So every time they fire a rocket, it's gone. So it's a strategic military metal. I stick with what I know, and I've been saving this stuff since I was a kid. And I have pennies. I'll tell you another story. Is I saved all of these. In '65, I went to that fake metal.
Yeah.
So I saved all of these silver coins. You call them a dirty metal or whatever thing. I had a whole bag of it. I went to school in New York. I was living in Hawaii. Went to school in New York. I came home and I said, "Hey, Mom, where's my bag of money?" She goes, "I spent it." But I was a kid,
Yeah.
That's the problem with rich people and poor people. Rich people know what's real. poor people don't. That's the difference. This is fake money. This is real money. It has been for thousands of years. You know, always remember your profit's made when you buy, not when you sell. So I think silver, as you know, used to be 50. It's still only about 30. So it's still like 40% under market value. So I've been a silver bug for years and years and years. And when Andy Schectman says there's like 14 pounds of this stuff in every Tomahawk rocket, I became a believer again.
Totally.
I'm afraid we're going to war. And I think I don't think we have a choice. The market's going to dictate, the market decides. And like I said, we're on the verge of war. I went to Vietnam twice. I don't like what I see. I had dinner last night with a guy from Ukraine. That's tragic. And then what Biden did, he fired rockets into Russia. He killed Russian troops. So Trump has got to be a strong man to kind of
clean it up.
I hate war, but he's got to tighten up here. So, and look at China, man. They have our rare earths and all this. It's all hard assets.
Robert Kiyosaki has been vocal about America's escalating debt crisis, describing the United States as the Saudi Arabia of debt. Instead of pumping oil, the nation is flooding global markets with printed money, a practice that disproportionately benefits the wealthy while devastating middle-class and low-income populations. The Fiscal Responsibility Act of 2023 suspended the debt ceiling through January 1, 2025. Upon reinstatement, the national debt stood at a staggering $36.104 trillion. The Department of the Treasury typically employs extraordinary measures to prevent government default during such periods. Still, a scheduled Medicare Trust Fund securities redemption temporarily kept the debt below the limit. Kiyosaki argues that this monetary strategy drives significant economic challenges. Unchecked money printing leads to inflation, dramatically increasing costs for essential goods like food and housing. The economic consequences extend beyond financial metrics, potentially contributing to broader social issues such as homelessness and increased drug addiction. Let's get back to the interview.
I buy gold and silver. I'm I'm a silver buff. That's why I hold this.
Of course.
Because I think this, and so let's say this, I hold this up for people in my talks. Which would you rather have, the $20 bill or this $50? They always choose this.
So interesting.
But this is my prediction. It's also, I'm investing in lithium up in Canada here. It's solar. And, people are shifting to precious metals. So I now drive a SUV with we call it EV. I like it.
Okay. No hybrid, no catalytic converter for you?
But I also have gas car. I own oil wells.
Right.
But that EV is a nice car. I was surprised. America is the Saudi Arabia of debt. So while Saudi Arabia pumps oil, we pump debt throughout the world, which is why Kitco is so important, why we really want more things that are real. So it's drill, baby, drill, but what are they printing? I'll say it again. This is what saddens me. When you print money, we get richer, but the poor middle class get poor because chicken and eggs get more expensive. So we have this homelessness problem, and then Biden drops the wall. Fentanyl, I think they took out 300,000 or 30,000 people last year. And most of our homeless is either can't afford it or they have drug problems or they're mentally ill. So I'm not Republican or Democrat. I'm glad my friend Trump won. But what are these guys doing to our country?
I mean,
You've got to get back to real. Let me give the definition of integrity is it holds its shape. This holds its shape. This is toilet paper. That's the problem.
The financial landscape is changing profoundly, with rising debt levels, shifting monetary policies, and escalating geopolitical risks shaping investment strategies. As economic uncertainty deepens, tangible assets like gold and silver are increasingly viewed as reliable stores of value, offering stability in volatile markets. With industrial demand strengthening and global fiscal challenges mounting, the role of precious metals in wealth preservation has never been more critical. Given these ongoing transformations, how will investors adapt to safeguard their financial future in an era of economic unpredictability? Share your perspective in the comments section. If the video resonates with you, join our community by subscribing to our channel and enabling notifications with the bell icon. Thank you for being a part of our community.